So I told him, you know, what y'all standing there looking crazy for? Take y'all pants off. You know, I felt like a straight up pimp. You know what I'm saying? They was looking all nervous and, you know, confused. Y'all know what we came here to do, niggas? Get naked. You know what I'm saying? Straight pimping. Wait, let me explain, because this is about to be a story time, because this is one of the craziest things that ever happened to me. It was just a regular day.
I know you see me on television, I know you see me on your YouTube, but you don't know me in real life, little homie, you better play it cool. Never let your left hand know what your right hand finna do, cause they gon' study your every move, try to imitate what you about to do. This here is the gang, we don't rock with you if I ain't feeling you. I've been on top since I started, dog, and I ain't finna move.
So, you know, I'm in a relationship, you know, the first year of my relationship, and we was really into each other, you know, but we both still was kind of new as far as like figuring out what we was gonna do sexually and, you know, really exploring each other. I mean, I was kind of like, to me, I felt like I gave more than I got, you know what I'm saying? And I know they say it's better to give than receive, but not in this case, okay? You know what I'm saying? It's like, you know, reciprocation, you know. Let's put it this way, you know what? I'm sucking till my jaws get tired, and you know, just lick around the edges. That ain't gonna work for me, you know what I'm saying? It's just like, nah, you know, and I understand it's new for you and, you know, things like that, but you know, we're gonna have to figure something out, you know, because I ain't about to be doing this all the time if you ain't gonna be, you know what I'm saying? What you think this is? So I had the bright idea, you know, let's have a threesome. Yeah, you know, let's just go get somebody else and bring them in, and they can do all the, you know, slurping and the weaving and bobbing. You know, and I can relax for a chance. You know, they can take care of both of us. You know, that's what I was thinking. So, you know, I'm the one who came up with the idea. I said, you know, why don't we bring somebody in to take care of us? And you know, I made up rules and everything to it. You know, I said, just oral, no penetration, no grinding, no kissing, no licking nipples, no licking fuzzy navels, none of that. You know, just strictly dome, head, you know, mouth to head resuscitation. You know, and that was it. He seemed like he was a little shaken, didn't know if it was a test or if it was real. He was like, I mean, if that's what you want to do, I'm cool with it. I'm like, yeah, let's do it. You know what I'm saying? It ain't nothing to me. So I said I will find a person. You know, I had to be in control of the whole thing since it was my idea. I didn't trust it. I ain't want them finding somebody that I didn't like or somebody they had a crush on or they liked secretly. It was all had to be in my control. So I go out, you know, and you know, I'm giving y'all a lot of information. All y'all, you know, all my cousins out there, I know y'all listening like, you know, but yeah, it was the street called Cypress Street in Atlanta, you know, and I said, you know, let me ride over there and see if I could see something. So I'm riding up and down the street, you know, I pass a couple of homeless looking people. I'm like, nah, you know, this ain't the business. You know, I ride around for, you know, about 5 minutes, go around the corner, come back, and I see this dude. So I'm like, okay. this one look all right from afar. Let me, cruise on up and see how they look close up. Because, you can be looking from afar. You got to see it in HD, 3D, close up, before you can really make your decision. I ride up, and I'm like, okay, masculine looking. It wasn't what I really wanted, but we only need you for a night, I ain't trying to be with you forever. You would do, so I'm like, what's up? He like, what's up? What you into? What you getting into? I'm like, nothing much, just trying to see what's up. He like, I'm with whatever. I'm like, I was like, you hustling or something? He was like, yeah, I'm trying to make some money. And I'm like, oh no, I ain't about to pay nobody. And I was like, look at me, you know what I'm saying? I'm like, I don't got to pay nobody for sex. I could get it for free if I want it. I'm just, and he was like, oh, you sexy or whatever. I'll mess with you for free. And I was like, oh, word? He was like, yeah. I was like, that's what's up. I was like, I ain't really trying to do nothing. Now I'm really trying to, just see if, trying to find somebody to mess around with me and my boy, He was like, you and your boy? And I was like, yeah, I'm in a relationship. And he was like, quiet for a couple seconds and looked at me and he was like, nah, I ain't trying to mess around with you and your boy. I mess around with you, but I don't even know what your boy look like or whatever. And I'm like, he look good though. You know what I'm saying? Trust me, he right. You know what I'm saying? He was like, I don't know. I was like, why not though? I got a picture of him. You want to see him? He was like, yeah, let me see him. So I had a picture of him in my visor or whatever. So I go up there and I get the picture and I'm like, this him right here. So I give him the picture and he looking. And then his mind changed, magically. He was like, oh, yeah, I guess I'll be down. And I was like, okay. So he was like, when you trying to, do it? I was like, probably like this weekend or something. You gonna be free? He was like, yeah, hit me up, take my number. So I took his number, and that was the boy that I found to, do the menage a trois with, and so I'm like, okay, so the week go past, whatever, it's the weekend, we chilling, and I'm like, yo, you want to do that today? He was like, yeah, it's up to you. And I was like, I found somebody, that I think we could get it with, and he was like, okay. And I was like, all right, well, I'm gonna set it up for later on tonight. He was like, cool. So, the night come, we drinking, smoking, having a good old time. It was just a regular day. And I hit the boy up. I'm like, what's up? You free later on? He like, yeah, I was like, why don't you come over? You know what I'm saying? We're going to be drinking, smoking. You could come feel the vibe, you know what I'm saying? See what's popping. So he say, okay, send me your address. I send him the address, and he comes on through. Now, when he comes through, is that what happened? Nah. Yeah, he did come through. Or did I go pick him up? No, he came. Okay. So he comes through. And, when he come in the door, he looking, and I think my boy was a little shocked. He didn't really think that it was really going to go down. I guess he thought that I was talking, smack the whole time, or I wasn't serious about it. So the dude comes in and my boy looking like, and he's standing there looking, and I'm like, what y'all doing? What y'all standing there looking crazy for? Get naked, niggas. You know what I'm saying? I looked at my boy and said, take off your clothes. You know what I'm saying? So he started taking off his clothes, and the other boy started taking off his clothes. I felt like a pimp in that moment. I ain't gonna even lie. I'm like, they was looking all nervous and standing there like didn't know what to do. You get naked. So they started taking off their clothes slow and stuff like that. I go ahead and take mine off, and we had a a blow-up mattress in the dining room. You know what I'm saying? And yeah, blow-up mattress, niggas. Don't worry about all that. My rent was still $1,600. I just ain't get a bed yet. But anyway, you know, so I tell the dude the rules. I'm like, we just want head, you know. Don't try to do nothing else. You know what I'm saying? Just, you can suck both of our pickle. And that's it. No kissing, no rubbing, no hugging, no touching, fingering, none of that. You know, and he was like, so y'all ain't gonna get, and I was like, nah, man, you know, you just give us head. That's all we want to do. You know what I'm saying? But he couldn't, he was with it. You know what I'm saying? He wasn't gonna turn down two sexy niggas standing in front of him. We looking like, you know, take it or leave it, you know, what you want. So he took it. You know what I'm saying? So we lay down on the thing and he lays in the middle and I'm on the left and my boy on the right, you know, and we, you know, stroking each other and, you know, just playing around, you know, and the boy going back and forth. He over here with it. You know what I'm saying? And he enjoyed it, but this is where, you know, I started feeling some type of way because it's like, I just noticed that, you know, when you was over here, it was more seconds than it was over here on me. You know what I'm saying? It seemed like you enjoying my boy a little too much. You know what I'm saying? Like, you need to be equal on each side. You know what I'm saying? Don't be giving me 13 seconds a neck and you giving him 25 seconds. You need to be counting in your head or counting bobs or something. 1, 2, 3, 1, 2, 3, you know, back and forth. You know, and I start feeling some type of way. So I'm like, you know, I know my dude sexy and all that, but you know, and then, you know, my boy was dark skinned and, you know, 5'11", you know, and I'm like, oh yeah, you feeling that, you know, I see why, you know, but okay, you know, so I decide, you know, well, let me get this over with, you know what I'm saying, because I'm just getting all in my head and I just don't like it no more, so I'm, you know, stroking and, you know, I'd take off, you know, I'm there. I done went ahead and erupted, you know, and I figured, you know, everybody else should follow suit. You know, once I finish, y'all go ahead and wrap this up and we can, you know, keep it moving and, you know, finish doing whatever we was doing. So I go ahead and get up and walk to the bathroom, you know, wash up, clean the things up off of me, you know, make sure ain't no babies left on my legs and, you know, dangling on. I go back into the dining room and the boy on top of my boy. I mean, grinding and I stand there at the door and I'm like, what the fuck? Oh no, I was like, yo, bro, what the fuck you doing? And he was like, huh? You know, look back and they both looking all like, what? And I'm like, I thought I told you wasn't none of that supposed to be happening. You know what I'm saying? I go to the bathroom for a minute, I come back, y'all grinding and, you know, licking nipples and doing all that. I said, what's good? He was like, oh, I was just trying to help him come. And I was like, nah, get the fuck up. You know what I'm saying? And he was like, huh? I was like, yo, bro, get up. He get up all slow. My boy looking all scared and like, oh man, what's about to happen? I was like, you gotta go. And he was like, And I was like, right now, bro, put on your clothes, man. You got to go. You know what I'm saying? He going on slow, you know, grabbing his clothes. I was like, bro, you moving a little too slow. If you need to get up and go right now. You know what I'm saying? He putting on socks one at a time. And you know, I was like, you know what? I grabbed the dude, grabbed him, took him to the door, and kicked his arse out, bucket naked. You know what I'm saying? Because it's just like, we had rules, and you broke the rules. You know, my boy like, you know, Tripp, don't do that. Like, man, he naked. Like, you causing the scene. I was like, no, I don't care. You know what I'm saying? I told him not to do this, and you could go with him, because you let him do it. You know, he like, no, you know, I ain't want to be rude. And I was like, nah, be rude. You know what I'm saying? I knew he liked you a little, you know, a little too much, because he was giving you more seconds. More seconds of sucking. Nah, you know, and I was tight. You know, I knew the boy knew where I lived at. I ain't know how he felt, you know. I guess he got naked got dressed in front of the house. You know, he had one leg in, you know, a couple socks on, and, you know, he'll be all right. You know, y'all broke the rules to the threesome. So now, you know, all bets are off. So, yeah, that's my threesome experience, and that's the reason why I don't have threesomes today, because I can't deal with it. You know, I don't like the way it feels to see somebody pleasuring or getting something from the person that I'm in love with. Now, some of y'all don't have that emotional attachment. It's sex, and you don't care. Y'all want to get freaky deaky. You could let 10 dudes swim in you with your man watching, and you'll be just as happy. Y'all wake up the next day kissing, making breakfast, and act like nothing ain't even happened. I can't do it. It just ain't my thing. So when people ask about the polygamy and, you know, get you 2 people and settle down, I can't do it, because I just ain't set up like that, you know. And the thing with anybody who thinking about doing that with somebody that you love, just make sure that you're ready for something like that. You know, I'm living off experience. I had to experience the whole situation to know that that's something that I can't do. So all my young cousins out there, you know, I don't know, you know. If you feel like that's something you could do, more power to you. But my whole thing is, I thought that I could bring somebody else in to help me satisfy my dude. You know, I thought I was all tough and bad, and I ain't care. You know, it's just sex. You know, you could do this and do that. But, you know, the problem with these threesomes, 9 times out of 10, the person who y'all get with, the attraction, they not gonna be equally attracted to both of y'all. You know, they might have more of an attraction to this person versus this person. I mean, that's just life. You know, and you might feel some type of way when the other person is getting more attention than you. Or vice versa. Your boy might feel some type of way because the other person is getting more attention than you, and then you open up the door for all types of things that you might not even want. You know, I believe a relationship should be sacred. It should be between y'all two. You know, if y'all want to be open and sharing, and, you know, sharing is caring, and you know, giving yourselves to the whole world. I mean, I don't know, but for me, I want something that's sacred. I want something that's just me and that person while we together. Because I can't do it, you know, and I can't keep kicking people out the house naked. You know, it just ain't gonna work for me. So let me know in the comments down below if you have a situation where you tried to have a threesome, or if you into threesomes. You know, maybe it's your thing. Maybe you don't care, you know. But nah, you know, oh boy, he had to go. You know what I'm saying? If you're new to the channel, go ahead and subscribe. Be part of the gang. Hit that thumbs up. Hit that notification bell so you'll be the first one to know every time I drop a video. It's your favorite cousin Tripp. I'm out.